Afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Matt Bullock. Hopefully, you guys been having a wonderful weekend so far. A little bit of sunshine, cooler temperatures today, and basically, what we're talking about is our first alert weather day on Tuesday, and about what is going on. So, our air still remains under a level 2 risk for severe weather. And so, talking about into Tuesday, here's what to expect. Again, a strong low pressure system will bring heavy rain, strong winds, and even that severe storm risk. And so, talking about the setup, again, this is pretty textbook about what we see usually in March and April. So, basically, the rain's going to come in two rounds. The first round coming from a warm front that's going to bring some scattered showers, but pretty much no severe weather for Tuesday morning. But that warm front is going to bring warm and moist air, which is going to create some instability in favorable environments for thunderstorm development. We just need something to trigger it, and that trigger will be that cold front arriving Tuesday evening. And so as we look at our upper level winds, let's talk about the ingredients for severe storms. We talked about we need moisture, we need strong upper level winds, which we do. We have plenty of that. You can see at 5,000 feet, 90 miles per hour. Anytime you get strong upper level winds, this is going to bring some gusty winds along with that wind shear. What wind shear does, it helps with severe storm development, helps those storms to stay a little bit longer compared to a typical afternoon thunderstorm. And so talking about what the ingredients we have the strong winds aloft, we had the wind shear. Again, that's a little bit of rotation in the atmosphere. We have the storm track, cold front just pushing right on through the Carolinas. The storm field, there's a little bit. I wouldn't say there's a lot of storm field, but there's just enough to cause severe weather. But I wouldn't really say we have a lot of storm field. We have plenty of moisture, though, thanks for the cold front. And this system will be arriving near sunset. So we could be lucking out with the time of day with the severe threat. If it came a little bit earlier, that will definitely increase the threat for severe weather. But for right now, our area still remains in a level 2 risk for severe weather. If you're in the deep south, like the Florida Panhandle on Tuesday, they are under a level 3 medium risk for severe weather. And so talking about what Tuesday looks like, as I mentioned, here comes the warm front Tuesday morning, 7 a.m., bringing those scattered showers. Again, we're not really expecting, severe weather with that system. Lunchtime, we're still tracking those scattered showers. Temperatures will be warm once that warm front lifts up. We're talking about temperatures upper 60s, even near 70 degrees. So it is going to be abnormally warm on Tuesday. And then as we head to 2, 3 o'clock, the latest models have actually had the system arriving a little bit earlier. If you watched this morning show, we had this system arriving 6 to 7. So the latest model updates, as it shows right now, is trending a little bit 2 hours earlier than what it was this morning. And so as we get into 5 o'clock, entering the PD, you can see on I-95, see that line of showers and storms. And you can see the heavy rain with the colors you see on the red and yellows. And there will be a chance for 1 or 2 strong storm cells. So we're not expecting widespread severe, but you can see areas that show the bright red or even that dark purple colors. Those are the ones that are keeping a close eye on for those embedded severe storm cells. And then as we head into 6 o'clock, entering Horry County, Georgetown County, and then 7 o'clock, pretty much here in the Grand Strand. Then by 8, starts to clear out, and we'll start to see a little bit drier conditions as we approach into midnight. So the main question is, all right, Matt, what are the main threats are we talking about? So basically, we are talking about damaging straight line winds up to 40 to 50 mile per hour winds as that cold front approaches, which can knock down trees and cause those power outages. So make sure you have those phones charged up. Heavy rain, we're expecting about 1 to 3 inches. I did notch down the river levels, but flooding is still possible. We've seen plenty of rain the past week. An additional 1 to 3, we could see some minor river flooding later this week. The tornado threat is low, but we cannot rule out an isolated tornado just because there's a lot of wind shear in the atmosphere. It just depends if there's enough storm fuel to trigger those severe storms. So talking about Tuesday storm line, just to reiterate, as we get into Tuesday morning, warm front lifts north, bringing those scattered showers, again, very light, 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch of rainfall. Winds will be breezy. Winds start to pick up 30 mile per hour wind gusts. And as we head into lunchtime, temperatures warming up, upper 60s, near 7 degrees. We're still seeing those scattered showers thanks to the cold front Wind's starting to pick up, 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts, so it is going to be a breezy, windy Tuesday afternoon. Then as we head into the evening, this is pretty much when the big storm system moves in, the cold front. That's going to be the trigger of the strong or severe storms possible, even that isolated tornado threat. Along with that, strong wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. And as I mentioned, once again, the overnight hours, we are going to be done with the rain by midnight at the latest. But the latest models show about 8 o'clock that system's starting to push offshore. So expect to see probably about 10 p.m. We're done with the rain. Clouds clear out, but we're still going to remain breezy as we head into Wednesday. So we're still expecting 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts for the following day. So just talking about the checklist, we talked about the strong winds aloft. I mean, you could see at 5,000 feet, we had 90-mile-per-hour winds. We had the wind shear, which is, again, a little bit of rotation in the atmosphere, which is good for severe storm development. We have the storm track. It's just a cold front moving across the Carolinas. The storm feels still very limited, but if the trend of the models continue what it is now, a little bit earlier and earlier, we could just have enough storm field to trigger 1 or 2 strong storms. And along with that, we have plenty of moisture thanks for the cold front. The time of day still near sunset as it enters the PD. So again, a lot can change because these models always change every update. So we are also saying we have a first alert weather day on Tuesday. Again, the main risk, heavy rain, strong winds, and that severe storm risk. And so if you haven't done already, download the WNBF First Alert Weather app. You'll get notifications, current, future radar of when that cold front approaches. It's also the only local weather app with video updates. And if you do have the app, make sure you had the Follow Me feature, which if you don't know how to do that, basically all you have to do is just open the First Alert Weather app, tap home, make Follow Me highlighted, and then basically when we send push alerts, you'll get that on your phone of all those live video updates. Along with that, to get alerts, again, when severe weather strikes, you get to make sure your emergency alerts are turned on. So how to get those weather alerts? You open the settings app, tap notifications, turn on emergency alerts. That way, if we ever have a tornado warning or severe thunderstorm warning, flash flood warning, you will be alerted to your phone in your area.